There are a lot of misconceptions about social justice and its perceived authoritarian approach to mundane-seeming things such as comedy. I'm somewhat guilty of perpetuating that narrative myself in the past, which is why I think it's important to take a more nuanced look at the subject. The aim of social justice critique of comedy is not to ruin it, but rather to raise awareness. A great illustration of this is what is called the Comedic privilege scale in social sciences. It helps to identify the privilege or lack thereof of both the person telling a joke and the one it is aimed at.
We can punch up at abuses of power, or we can continue to punch at those who are already down.
According to Yube, you can estimate a comedian's overall privilege factor ranging from 0 to -50 on the basis of the following criteria. Assigned sex: male, female, hermaphrodite. Gender: male, female, genderqueer, hermaphrodite, trans. Sexual orientation: heterosexual, homo or bisexual, asexual or other sexual orientations. Ethnicity: white, Central or Northern European, white Eastern European, white Southern European, Jewish, Asian, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Asian, Indonesian, Maori, Thai, Indian, Latino of Spanish descent, Latino mestizo, Turkish, Persian, Arab, Asian, Mongolian, Uyghurs, Native American, Inuit, Native American, others, black, mulatto, black mixed with people of color, black, black albino, black aborigine. Socioeconomic status: Forbes top 10,000, upper class, upper middle class, lower class, starving. Socioeconomic status of parents: Forbes top 10,000, upper class, upper middle class, lower class, starving. Religion: atheist, Christian, Jewish or Buddhist, Hindu, Muslim, animism. Triggered: never triggered, hardly ever triggered, occasionally triggered, often triggered, constantly triggered. As I said, according to these criteria, a comedian's privilege status can range from 0 to -50. To illustrate, let's have a look at the two extremes. If you are a male, cisgendered, white, filthy rich atheist that never gets triggered, you are 0 on the scale and bound to punch down whenever you choose to discuss issues such as race, religion or sexuality. That's not to say that you can't make jokes at all. You'll just have to stick to topics like mowing the lawn or your golfing bros.
As a comedian, you're supposed to punch up, not punch down.
If your privilege factor is -50, meaning you're a constantly triggered hermaphrodite, transsexual, starving, spirit-worshipping aborigine, it's open season. Keep in mind that these criteria are submitted to natural as well as political fluctuations. There are also a variety of other biographical factors that are not included in this privilege spectrum in order to keep it easy to understand, but which still need to be considered before making a joke. Are you a rape survivor? Are you a murder survivor or an attempted murder survivor? What's your body mass index? Did you have a tough childhood? If yes, how tough was it? What is the color of your hair? If it's blue, what were your reasons to dye it in the first place? What is the grammatical context of the joke? Is the joke direct or reported speech? If it is reported speech, what is the privilege factor of the character telling the joke? These are the so-called soft privilege criteria. So the next time you're about to tell a joke, just take 5 minutes to educate yourself on both your own and your target's privilege factor.
And the thing is, it's okay when the joke is about someone who's in power. It's not okay when you're attacking people who have no power.
Spike TV announced that on this fall's lineup, they're going to have midget wrestling. And which is great, because before this, I can only get information about it through books. So finally, a show for readers. What else is that? Oh, the producers of Jersey Shore, right? That show Jersey Shore, right? You're familiar. No one watches it, but we know what it is. The producers are coming out with a new show set in Massachusetts, and they're going to call it Mass Hole. Or maybe Mass Holes. I should have said that. How about that? Or maybe they're going to call it Nantuck Yourself. I'm not sure.
I'm the Thoughtful Contrarian. Feel free to rate, comment, share and subscribe.